now it's time for the practical review of the 5 components of flash exposure. If my picture is underexposed by 2 stops of light, I now have options. Well, number 1, I can open my lens up by 2 stops. But what if my lens is already open all the way? What can I do at that point? Or maybe that's the f-stop that I wanted. Well, again, I have options. I simply, to get those same 2 stops of light, can reach over and I can increase my flash power. If I simply go from an 1/8 to a 1/4 to a 1/2, that's the same 2 stops of light. All right, let's try this. Fantastic. What if my flash was already set at full power? Would I still have other options? Of course I would. Remember the inverse square law? If I were to move my light half that distance, I actually would gain 2 stops of light, that same 2 stops of light. What I'm going to do is what happens, though, if that light is too close to where it's in my frame and I don't want to move it any closer? One of the things I can do is simply move my ISO up so I can gain that same 2 stops of light simply by moving my ISO. I'm at ISO 200. I can go to 400, up to 800, and I've gained those exact same 2 stops of light. So let's try that. Notice what I'm saying now about we have options. You know, we've looked at the 5 components of lighting. It's time for you to get out there and try it. It's one thing to read it in a book. It's another thing, though, to actually grab the camera and get out there and do it. You know, flash can be confusing, but if you stick with it, the hard work pays off in spades, and your work will only get better and better. And trust me, this all gets easier and easier. That's right, so this hand has to be out, this hand, elbow. If it bends, bend it. So, and then we walk like this.
We want to welcome you to our YouTube channel. That's right, the Panoptic Chopstick channel, where we are bringing fun to photography.
Hey, we want to invite you each week to join us on Tuesday, where we put out a new episode of our Panoptic Chopstick show, where we will give you tips, tricks, interviews with photographers. We'll give you DIY projects to do on your own, and maybe even inspire you a bit.
That's right, including always a little dash of fun. So we want to invite you to go ahead and subscribe and like our channel, where you will get notified every Tuesday of brand new episodes. But welcome to the Panoptic Chopsticks channel.
Come join the fun.